This is Gene Key, Skyserve, Texas News.
From the Texas News Digest, the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals stopped the state's first execution of the year, calling for a lower court to take another look at the case following changes in bite mark science and laws regarding intellectual disability and the death penalty. Blaine Milam received a stay from the court on Monday, a day before his death was scheduled. Milam, 29, was convicted in the brutal death of his girlfriend's 13-month-old baby girl in 2008 in East Texas. Texas health officials working to tackle maternal deaths and the spread of tuberculosis across the state and other pressing health issues are calling on the Texas legislature for one thing. You guessed it, money. Now that lawmakers have convened to set legislative priorities for the 86th legislature, Texas Department of State Health Services on Monday laid out the top public health issues in the state and said more funding would help the agency reach its goal this year. To avoid maternal deaths and other health issues, funding for the agency's everyday services is a top priority for the department. For Texas recipients of food stamps, the U.S. Department of Agriculture instructed Texas to distribute food stamp benefits for February early to the state's more than 3.5 million recipients because of the partial government shutdown. The agency will automatically load February benefits onto recipients' Lone Star cards by Sunday. Typically, the state would administer benefits which are funded entirely by the federal government during the first half of the month. The Health and Human Services Commission is advising recipients to space their food purchases out throughout February rather than making mass purchases. From the state-funded sports parachute file. After disappointing football seasons led to swift firings, 3 Texas public universities now effectively have 2 head football coaches, each on their payrolls, a turnover that will cost the schools $6.9 million in payouts to their departing coaches, and more than $9 million this year to hire replacements. At 2 of the 3 schools, Texas State University and the University of Houston, the football program spent more money than they earned last fiscal year, requiring other university funds to cover the difference. The payments came at a time when many Texas colleges have contributed to raise tuition and fees, in part to compensate for declining support from the state legislature. But university officials say that winning on the gridiron is a net positive for the school.
This is Gene Key reminding you to visit us on YouTube, Facebook, or Tumblr at Skyserve News Service.